doesn't say it's recording. I don't talk until the record button comes on. I don't get paid for off-air times. You sure it's recording? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello and welcome. We are recording. And we are.
The Sisters of the Holy Fiver. I'm Devin, also known as Rambunctious Guy.
And I'm Heather, also known as Tiny Kiwi. So grab your knitting or crochet and join us while we craft and chat.
Except I didn't really craft much, so I'm just going to talk. 'Cause I'm
Go
good
for it.
at you first.
Okay. I've just been working more on the scarf. We had Thanksgiving early because a lot of people out of town kind of thing. So I got some more work done. And I got so tired of stripes that I started doing like little bits of color work.
What scarf? You didn't tell me about any scarf?
This is the one that I all my projects are whips. I haven't started anything new. This is like from a year ago. This was using up the homespun yarn that I liked the colors of but hated the yarn and bought like 7 years ago or something horrible. I don't even know. This is the one where I was like, I gotta use this yarn up, and if I don't, I gotta get rid of it. So that's what I was working on. So I was just trying to make my own stripes, just kind of rando stripes. So I was just switching back and forth. Sometimes I'd slip it onto the other needle and move, because I'm carrying the yarn up the sides. So it's stripey but sort of random, and I like it. I just, I don't like that it's a tube now.
Yeah, you made it stockinette, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I started it that way, and then I got a few inches in. I was like, oh yeah, that's why I don't do this without an edging. It's been so long since I made something like that. I was like, I was just happy to get the yarn done. So, I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do about that. Should I back it in fabric? Should I just let it curl?
Say a Holy Mary and let it curl? Yeah, that's what you
Pretty
should do.
much. I know. I really don't care for it as much when it's just a tube. You can't really see the stripes as well, but it does the job. And I think it's almost long enough, and I still have a ton of yarn left over.
I also saw a solution on the she's there's this blog about all about knitting. I can't remember the name of it. I've referenced
Like,
it before. Anyway, she has three like solutions for scarves that curl. One of
mm,
them is like you said, backing it. I have found that backing it doesn't make it stop curling. It just encourages it not to curl and makes it easier to uncurl. And one thing that she posted is that you can do columns of drop stitches. So, like if these are your columns, then you would drop, let's see, I want this finger. Drop this row and then like drop this row and this row or something,
mm,
or sorry, not rows, columns. Drop every other column, like every third
right.
column or something. And that will create those ladders that makes it not curl. But then you have ladders, and my guess is that's probably not what you want. But it was stuck.
I don't know. I'm not really opposed to the thought.
But it also looks super cute with it on that way.
Right. That's kind of one of the reasons why I was like, it might, and it's just like cruddy acrylic. It's not. It's just gonna get more and more fuzzy, and I'm gonna eventually, because it's the homespun stuff, so all the stuff just starts kind of flying off, and it looks like shag rug.
Well, it seems to be the leftovers of shag rug that they wound together to make yarn.
Right. So I don't know. I don't anticipate that it will have a very long shelf life with me in my closet, but I wanted something Slytherin-esque, so it fills the job, and everybody likes the colors together, and these are all
Yeah.
people who have no idea about Slytherin, so anyway. So I was really fighting doing any kind of like color work in it, because because I was like, stripes only. And I just got so bored I couldn't do it. So I was like, just one row, just little. So I did. It's a secret
Good for you.
surprise in my scarf. Yep. Anyway, so that's really all I worked on, other than blocking my friend's project. So
You should show us that.
I don't want to lift you up.
All right. It looks really cool, y'all. You'll just have to take my word for it, I guess.
I could. Give me a second. Gotta like leap
Okay.
over the vault
So
over the
this is
cat.
what we'll do. I'll talk while you move, and then I'll stop talking when you're done. How about that? And then the video will stay on me. But you can't make too much noise now. Okay. So I really haven't been knitting much. I went to the music teacher conference, the American Orff Shulwork National Convention, and it was super fun. It was over 3 days, and it's like 3 days of dancing and singing and playing, and it's really fun and completely exhausting. So during the last session, one of my friends said that she was walking around like between the last two sessions, and people like in every lobby there was somebody like napping on the floor, just in the floor. They were just like giving up.
That's funny.
Okay, look like you're ready.
I'm ready. So this is my friend's scarf that she knit, and it's a bunch of short rows. And it was a curled up mess, and the cat's probably gonna walk in and make a cameo. But just because of the way that she knit it, it was just a wad.
Hi,
And
Katie.
she hates blocking, so I did it for her.
That's a good friend.
Yep. Because she really wasn't going to get this done, and this is a present she wanted to get out for Christmas. So I was like, okay, just give it to me. I'll get it done for you in like a week, maybe two, because it's been so cold here. It's just not drying very fast.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to give it back to her till it's bone dry. But I love the yarn too, and as the cat will show you, this is his favorite section too.
Mm-hmm.
Like sleeping on a cactus. What are you doing, cat? What a goober.
Show us the cat again.
No, he's such a goober. He shouldn't be on this anyway. And that's why he wants to
fine.
be on it. Okay, hold on. I gotta put you back.
So I'm going to talk now, and hopefully the video will focus on me for a little while. So because of music teacher conference, I really haven't been knitting too much, and I didn't take my knitting with me because I'm right at the point of the toe, and I didn't want to have to like think about like where to stop and stuff, and it just was like not,
Right.
it just wasn't going to happen. So I just kind of put it to the side for a little while, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to finish it in the next couple of days. But here is my progress. I probably have knit like 4 rows since the last time you've seen me.
Progress is progress.
Yeah, I mean it's better than nothing, but it's still not, they're still not done. So that's where they are though.
Cool beans.
That's really all I have today. I don't have much else. I don't even have cute kid stories for you today. I'm just kind of tired. I guess you know what it is. I haven't had lunch yet, so.
That'll do it. We had crazy winds yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Like crazy. So everywhere we go, there's like palm fronds and stuff in the street. And the garden that I volunteer at has a bunch of historic trees that are like at least over 100 years old. So they're always dropping stuff. Anyway, and then all the palm fronds came down, and the entire garden is full of stuff. So we were all out there like raking like mad people today, and it was just like never ending. And then we have a
Everybody rake the leaves, rake the leaves, rake the leaves. Everybody rake the leaves. It's such fun. Okay, your turn.
Yeah, it's not such fun, but it needs to be done. No rhyming intended, but I I ended up pulling stuff out of the fish pond by hand because a bunch of tree stuff fell into the pond.
Ugh.
But we have fish and plants in the pond that we want to keep.
Mm-hmm.
So it's mixed in with the plants. So you can't just rake it out or like scoop it out. You have to like sort out, this is a keeping plant and this is trash. And this is a keeping plant and this is trash. So I was up to the elbows in fish poo today. Like a good volunteer.
Gross.
Thankfully, it was so cold this morning, it didn't smell like fish poo, so what can you do?
Always look on the bright side of life.
Yeah, about that. Oh, there's a game, I can't remember if I told you about it before. I think it's Neko Atsume, where you like put out food and stuff for cats and you try to lure them into your yard. It's just a little phone game, you know. The graphics are super simple. It's like Fluffy came to the yard and used your ball of yarn, and then he gives you 3 fishes as a thank you or whatever. It's totally like collecting cats for crazy cat ladies. It's really funny, and I think you would enjoy it just because it's really goofy.
Because
It's
I'm a crazy cat lady. What do you... Okay, fine. Whatever. Just because it's true.
Hey, I'm the one playing it.
So Terry told me this story today.
Uh-huh.
We have... so there's a little backstory. We have a neighborhood cat who I think like wants to be Timber's friend. Timber's not that interested. But this other cat she's a bigger black cat, fluffy. Well, I mean, well fed. She's got a home somewhere. She's not like starving or anything. But she has come into our patio before, and I was like, "Oh, hi, kitty," and making friends. And then like Timber was like, "Ah, get out of my patio," and so I had to scare the kitty away.
Aww.
Even though I just wanted to be friends. But anyway, today Terry said that at some point that cat got inside and was in our house. And so what she saw was the black tail, like in the hallway, like walking away, And our cat has a very dark brown tail, but this tail was like very poofy, and so she was like, "What is going on with this tail?" And then she figured out that it wasn't our cat; it was another cat. So
sorry, my cat is trying to help me knit. It's not working out.
No, that usually doesn't work out well.
He's not all artistical like your cat.
Yeah.
With his abstract representations of how he feels.
Did I show you pictures last time, or did I just tell you about it?
You sent me one of the things that he laid out once, and then Daddy was just telling me about it today. He was really...
Well, we have to tell the viewers, because I don't think we talked about it on the camera before.
Go for it. That's your cat. Go for it.
Okay, so my cat likes to... We call them his compositions. He likes to move his toys around when we're not here. So we'll come home and there will be a very artfully displayed strawberry with starfish and then like lace, like shoelace with shoelace. So it's like strawberry starfish with shoelace, and they're usually somewhere gathered together, like either by the front door, like he drug them towards the front door, like when are they coming home, or like towards the bathroom. One time there was a composition in the bedroom. They've happened all over the house, but more often than not near the front door. So anyway, I think he's adorable, and he doesn't destroy my yarn balls, but he will like pick them up and like take them places, which is also adorable. So sometimes, I know this is bad, but sometimes I leave out my yarn balls so that he can like take them places, and then I can see the little trail of yarn, and it's adorable. Well, when I was at my conference, Terry sent me like a video montage showing me like where the yarn ball had started and where it had ended up. It like started in the living room and it like went by my bike and around the corner and then under the bed. And she left it during the night because she thought nothing would happen. But then apparently he wasn't done with his composition and he took it out again. So there was another trail leading away. And then it was like the yarn was like these little curly cues going out the door. Like, how did he make curly cues with the door? Like with the yarn out the door? I don't know. It was just very funny. So anyway, it's a source of amusement in our house, Timber's compositions.
Now, if I could just teach the cat to knit, he's like battering at the end of my needle every time it like dips down towards him.
Mm-hmm.
He's totally mesmerized. He's never helped in this way before. I mean, he plays with the yarn because he's insatiable. Insatiable appetite for yarn. Which is why I never leave the yarn around him.
Yeah, I got really lucky because Timber he'll like pick it up and like take it places.
Yeah.
He doesn't like rip at it. You know, the first time I say this, he's gonna totally like destroy something, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So sometimes I don't put things away on purpose because I don't care that much about the yarn and I'll let him do it. Like this yarn ball that I'm using, I'll put it away because it's still attached to socks, but...
Right. Well, and he carries it so delicately, like a little kitten, or he's just, moving things. He's not actually chewing.
Right.
Okay, now I'm totally just poking my cat's belly with my knitting needle. So
All right. Well, then, is that it for our episode today?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
Neko Atsume. You gotta check it out, though. It's super cute. Super cute. And then you can collect cats named Pickles and stuff.
I don't know about that.
That's what you say, but then next thing you know, you're like, I caught turnip! And I'll be like, what? The cat!
I don't really have anything else. Like, I haven't been reading or any of that thing. God, who would do that?
Yeah, I've mostly just been doing, like, around the house stuff, and then we had Thanksgiving with the boyfriend's family that we were prepping for, and just life.
Yeah.
And
All right, I think that's going to be it for today.
But I bought a new table. I'll show you next time.
Okay.
When I get it set up. Crafting tables.
Yes, and if you enjoy our little conversations, please leave us a comment and let us know. It helps us stay motivated to make more.
Yep, and if nothing else, you get to see cute pictures of our cats. Yes, who's a good boy? Look at you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.